Well, at ringside, they're all standing here as we go into round 10 of this British light welterweight title fight that has come alive. And Theophane will be really sensing he's got an excellent chance here of a stoppage win, let alone a points win. Daws, though, might take great heart for the fact that he's still going in this fight, even if he's not going as strongly as he was in the opening rounds.
See, Lenny's had no defence against that looping right over the top from the first round, but of course it wasn't hurting him in the first rounds. It only started to hurt him when he gets tired.
And he does look very tired, doesn't he? Oh, left uppercut there, gets through from Theophane. Clever punch it was.
Ashley's picking him off with good shots here, Dave. Yeah. He's setting him up for a finish here. This is good. This is good quality boxing. This is what you learn.
Oh, and he's looking.
This is what you learn in hard gyms.
And he's looking for that left uppercut, Steve, again.
It's fine.
Twice he's gone for that and found it.
It works.
But it keeps Daws guessing, doesn't it? Because sooner or later that looping right hand over the top's going to come as well. Decent straight left gets through. Credit to Lenny Daws, still coming forward though. Taking those punches, trying to work out an opening of his own.
You know what, that knockdown in the previous round, the first knockdown, that was a textbook knockdown. Three body shots and a right hand when you bring the hands down. Fantastic stuff, quality stuff from Ashley Treasure.
That's the sort of thing you might learn in a New York gym.
It's the sort of thing you learn in lots of gyms, but you've got more chance of learning it in some New York gyms, not all of them. Certainly not the keep fit aerobic ones. When you're in there with millionaire bankers, you don't learn anything in those gyms.
Been to Gleason's gym, he could teach Dimitri Salita a thing or two on this performance, I tell you. But back comes Lenny Daws again. And just keeping going, like that Duracell bunny once again.
Absolutely.
Coming straight forward.
But here's the thing, Theophane doesn't look tired.
No.
OK, he hasn't finished the job that he started the previous round, but he doesn't look tired, Dave. He looks ominously fresh.
His eyes look focused and full of energy and full of vitality and life. And oh, Daws takes another crisp left there. His eyes just look like they're in the wilderness somewhere.
Yeah, they were a little bit glazed, his eyes. Still there, still jabbing, still with a high guard.
But he's boxing on instinct, isn't he, Lenny Daws? He's doing what he knows he can do, whereas Theophane trying to be the more intelligent boxer.
Dave, there was an argument in the earlier round before the second knockdown for a stoppage. So he survived brilliantly.
Lest we forget that it could all have been over by now, but it's not.
That is another round of survival. I think Theophane there was taking his time, looking sensibly, thinking there's 3 rounds, now there's 2 rounds. I don't see him going crazy. He'll think he's in front. With that being a 10-7 round, it's got to be close. It's got to be real close now. If not, he could be one up.
And that beautiful left there. It was just almost a look of agony on the face of Lenny Daws as his head just jerked back.
That's it, baby. All you're going to do is stay
concentrated.
Oh,
it's lively now, Dave.
Yeah?
We've got 6 minutes left.
Okay? Do not switch off at any point. I know. But I'm just reminding you, okay? Concentration is all we need now. See the job through. You understand? Okay?
He's a good trainer, Don Charles, I'll tell you. And if it gets a bit hairy in the Klitschko Chisora fight, he won't panic. He's a good guy, Don.
He's got a very soothing, calming voice, as is Robert McCracken.
Yeah, perfect advice. Concentration. I wouldn't be surprised if McCracken was saying the same thing. Concentration.
Don't switch off anybody. 2 rounds to go here.
Certainly not if you're viewing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're viewing, you wouldn't want to switch off at this point. Ooh. Nice little combination. Right hand got through from Theophane. Conditioning on this evidence seems to have worked beautifully well, not just at Gleason's gym, but the All-Stars gym when he came back to the UK again.
Did his work there.
And I tell you what, his boast at light welterweight is his natural weight for boxing. I was going to say that. He's backed that up with his performance tonight, but there, did he switch off? Because he almost just got caught a couple of times, Theophane there.
Daws not stopped coming forward even when he was on the floor twice.
And he's not going to stop coming forward either.
They got it right, Dave Brown, Akai Azola, Don Charles got it right. Let Daws do his stuff for 5 or 6 rounds, then we'll track him down. That's a risky tactic, but it's paid off beautifully tonight. So far, Dave, so far.
So far. But we've seen so near, so far on so many occasions, haven't we? He just has enough in him, you feel, Theophane at this moment, to get out of the way of most of what Lenny Daws is throwing at him.
Absolutely. I mean, the Theophane's never been stopped. And I tell you what, it would take something mighty for Lenny to stop him now. I would imagine that Lenny, that Theophane, certainly on my card now, goes in front.
Ranks number 11 in the world at welterweight is Ashley Treasure by the IBF, but at light welterweight he wants to make his mark. As a British title holder, can maybe try and force himself in the European reckoning as well, maybe one day. Taking a few though from Lenny Daws.
Sadly, Theophane is insisting he's going to win the title and relinquish it and go back to America because he can't waste time searching for world titles, which is a bit of a pity because he's entertained and he's sold a few tickets. I'd like to see him on a few. I'd like to do a bit more work with Premier with him, preferably not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Now Lenny Daws holding on a bit towards the end of this 11th round. Deserves to go the distance. An absorbing contest almost ended there as Theophane with that over-the-top looping right. Missed on that occasion, but didn't miss by much. Bell goes to take us all the way into the 12th round. So let's hear first from the Theophane corner.
He's supposed to be getting stronger. I don't think so. But listen, regardless, we still need to concentrate, okay?
I'm not tired.
I know that. He's cool. He's cool. Our man's cool, okay? You want to spit it?
His boots off this last round, you know what I'm saying? Because he's desperate.
He's going to come swinging kitchen sink, bathroom sink, toilets at the lot. Yeah? Box clever. Do you
must be a
understand?
plumber.
Just move your head, go low. You got the energy. Yeah?
Let's hear what Robert McCracken's saying.
Just short. Okay, come on, mate. This is it now. You've got to win this round. But you can't leave yourself with the chin in the air to give him a counter. Come on, you've got to be razor sharp for the whole round. Left, right, gloves up. Come on, do not fall asleep. Don't force it. 1-2 move, 1-2 up. Come on, Lenny's a massive round. You can't switch off. He's going to come round again.
So, how many household utensils and kitchen appliances can Lenny Daws bring to this final round? And a good embrace there.
Lenny Daws got a damaged jaw by the looks of things, in addition to a damaged couple of eyes.
Just swelling up a bit, isn't it?
It's a hard fight. I tell you what, Dave, we've had some good action here tonight. We really have. We're set for the final 3 minutes of this one.
And Daws needs a stoppage here, needs a big round. Theophane looking for that left uppercut once again. Counters well there, 1-2. He's in control and his corner urging him to stay calm, stay focused. As opposed to Robert McCracken's rather pleading, urgent cries of how massive this is. And once again, Daws leaves his chin there to be countered by Theophane. He's a brave, brave man, is Lenny Daws. On this, he's taken a little bit of a beating tonight, but still will feel he's in with a chance. You've got to be in it to win it, they shout. And somehow he still is.
He still is. And I think that Theophane needs this round to make absolutely sure. Because at the moment, Dave, first six rounds I gave to Daws. The last 5 I've given to Theophane. He's got the extra point, I think. He's got a couple of points for a knockdown. I think Theophane's a point up going into this round. So if Daws wins this round, clearly, and I don't think he is, it could be a draw.
Not at the moment. He needs a minute and a half of supreme effort. As he comes forward, gets
not going to happen
by a left. That third win as British champion. That Lonsdale belt that was there for the taking might be slipping round the waist of Ashley Treasure in a few minutes' time. Last minute of the fight, over the top comes Theophane again.
He's boxed well in this round, Theophane. He's listened to Don Charles, he hasn't gone crazy. He's boxed sensibly, at distance, using his jab, using his guard. I tell you, it's been a great performance from Ashley Treasure. Let's get that right, Dave.
Game of two halves. As he gets turned a bit by Daws, still looking for that over the top right. Didn't seem a sensible punch to throw at that stage. It just left him a little bit open. And still they try and rally to the Daws cause. Into the last 10 seconds. Needs a big punch from Lenny Daws, otherwise it could be Theophane taking this one. And it was a brave, valiant game effort by both boxers there, who have every right to wave their arms up in the air, and you can tell that Theophane reckons he's the champion here, written all over his face. Do you know what? That inner calmness, that arrogance, maybe it's been written all over his face ever since he first came into the ring.
You know what, it has, and deservedly so. Listen, this is what I think. I mean, that's 6-6, but it's a 10-7 round for the two knockdowns. So he wins it, in my opinion, by 2 points, but I think it's 6-6 in rounds. I think it was that classic fight of two halves, game of two halves, sick as a parrot, you know what I mean, Aaron Snapp. It really was. I thought Daws walked for the first 6 rounds, and then after that, Theophane pulls away and wins it by 2 rounds. I'm just going to speak to Mr. Akayazola, Dave. He's the guy that trained Ashley from years ago.
Yeah, MBE.
Yeah, good. After 6 rounds, I wasn't sure.
He's just having a chat. It's Steve Bunce at ringside there with Ashley Theophane's former trainer. And the two boys in the centre of the ring have a chat. And I would imagine if Lenny Daws, as you probably expect, goes on to lose this one, Steve, Lenny would want a rematch if he could get Theophane to come back over to these shores to give him one.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be having British title fights in Brooklyn. Why not have a rematch? It was a terrific fight. And until that knockdown, until the 3 body shots and the right cross, Daws, everything that Daws was doing was going right. And of course, well, we now think we know that everything that Theophane was doing was going right. But hey, that's too risky. I never buy that. We were going to lose 6 rounds to win the last 6. Entertaining that one, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' decisions at ringside, who return a unanimous decision. Firstly, John Keane scores the contest 1-1-2-1-1-5. Dave Parrish at ringside scores the contest 1-1-1-1-1-5. Howard Foster, our third judge at ringside, scores the contest 1-1-1-1-1-5. In favour of our winner and new British light welterweight champion, Ashley Treasure Theophane.
It was a long time in the waiting and the making. Maybe Ashley Treasure would have had his chance sooner if he hadn't thought so much in America. But the title shot that was 3 years overdue, he said, was well worth the wait. And Ashley Treasure takes the belt from a brave, plucky Lenny Daws. In the end, the margin may be a little bit bigger, Steve Bunce, than you thought it might have been.
Well, I thought it was going to be 1-1-2, 1-1-5, so one of the 3 was right. One of the 3 was spot on with me.
And let's hear from the new champion.
Congratulations. How does that feel to have that Lonsdale belt around your waist, Ashley?
You know what? I'm very proud to have this. Because All Stars Gym, we had a champion 23 years ago, TJ Akai, and I'm so happy that I followed in his footsteps.
Hey, Ashley, tell me,